We finally got our hands on the new Ather 450X here in Mumbai and have spent an entire week riding it. Onlookers have been bombarding us with questions wherever we took it, which is why we've decided to answer the top 5. While the X may look identical to the standard 450 when it comes to the design, it does come in colors we've not seen before. Ather has added this matte grey color scheme and mint green to the options list. The bigger changes though are underneath the bodywork. The installed battery capacity has increased and the motor has been retuned to develop a peak output of 6 kilowatts, up from 5.4 kilowatts. More importantly, the peak torque has gone up from 20.5 Nm to 26 Nm. Ather has also updated the display on the 450X and it now uses an Android-based OS and gets Bluetooth connectivity, enabling call and music related information. The scooter also features a 4G eSIM that enables onboard Google Maps and automatic software updates. When compared to the first gen 450, the X has also lost 11 kgs and features a slightly stiffer suspension setup to help it steer more quickly. Range anxiety is real and it can scare away a lot of potential buyers. What's the Ather like when it comes to real-world numbers? Thanks to the new 2.9 kWh battery and a more efficient management system, the 450X impresses when it comes to the range. We put the electric scooter to the test and took it from 100% charge all the way to 0% and it managed to squeeze out 80.1 kilometers in its most efficient riding mode, Eco. That puts it right in the ballpark of what the company claims and also makes it the most efficient electric two-wheeler we've tested yet. It's worth mentioning that Eco mode isn't a big compromise as on most electric scooters and the 450X can still hit about 50 kph in this mode. The 450X also has 3 other riding modes, Ride, Sport and Warp. In the sportiest mode, which is Warp, the scooter returned 50.9 kilometers. To put that into perspective, that's close to the maximum figures we've got from all of the other China-sourced electric scooters we've tested so far. What has to be mentioned is that the Ather will only stay in warp mode till it reaches 20%, after which it shifts into eco mode and can't be switched back till it's recharged. We all know electric scooters impress when it comes to instant acceleration, but how does it perform in other respects? Just to be clear, the 450X doesn't just impress when it comes to its acceleration, it blows you away. More power and less weight has given the scooter a 0 to 60 kph time of 7.36 seconds, making it the fastest scooter we've tested across powertrains. For reference, it's half a second quicker than the Suzuki Access and more than 1.5 seconds quicker than the BS6 TVS N-Torque. That said, after 60 kph, the acceleration slows down quite a bit, and by 80 kph, the Access would have overtaken it. Nevertheless, the Ather 450X still manages to hit a speedo indicated 90 kph. When it comes to its handling, the retuned suspension, 12-inch wheels, and dynamic chassis all come together to deliver precise handling. Luckily, this has not come at the expense of comfort, and the ride quality still remains quite pliant, even with a pillion. The weight loss and improved weight distribution also comes together to make it even more flickable. The powerful disc brakes at both ends also continue to inspire confidence, but there's no ABS, and the rear can lock fairly easily even with combined brakes. The only real limiting factor to the scooter's handling comes in form of the narrow range-friendly tires. Despite being quite a new company, Ather has garnered a fan following and its scooter is even considered to be one of the best electric two-wheelers on sale in India. What exactly is it that makes it so special? There's a lot to like about the Ather, but what helps it really stand out is its minimalistic and classy approach. For instance, the bodywork is quite sharp, but it's not over the top by any means. Scooters are meant to be narrow, light and practical, and the Ather has stuck to this formula. The simple yet modern LED lighting also looks quite cool. Where you will really notice the difference though is in the quality and attention to detail seen in components like the mirror stalks, the number plate bracket and the side stand. The exposed section of the lattice frame is a visual delight as well. Another thing that has earned Ather its fans is that even though sales volumes have been low so far, the scooter has proved itself to be reliable over the long term. Lastly, where can you get one and how much does it cost to buy and run?
Ather has proven its ability to make a high quality scooter, but it's only now that the Bengaluru based company has begun expanding its network. At present, the Ather 450X is available in 12 cities across India, and the company is working to expand as we speak. Thanks to the state subsidy provided by Delhi, the Ather 450X costs the lowest there at 1.47 lakh ex showroom. The price in every other city, meanwhile, is an eye-watering 1.6 lakh, and that's before registration and insurance charges. At the time of purchase, you can opt for the company's dot charger, which is a wall-mounted unit that can be had instead of the portable unit. It's a more permanent solution for a garage space. If you want the portable charger in addition to the dot or vice versa, it costs Rs 11,000. Both these chargers don't offer the fast charging function, and that can be only done via the Ather Grid public charging network. The grid is free till 31st March 2021, and the cost per charge after that is yet to be decided. If you are wondering why Ather won't allow you to fast charge it at home, that's because doing it frequently can have an adverse effect on the battery. According to Ather, each full charge on the 450X is estimated to cost around Rs 12 to 20. Compare that to the infinitely growing prices of fuel, and you'll end up saving a substantial amount of money in the long run. Regardless of the low running costs, there's no escaping that the 450X is an expensive product. But this is the best electric scooter out there at the moment, and you get the quality and capability that you're paying for.